Trump turns Taiwan into a bargaining chip? The dangerous US-China power game. What happens when one of the world's most dangerous flashpoints becomes part of a political negotiation? This week, global tensions surged after reports revealed that President Donald Trump may be using US arms sales to Taiwan as leverage in negotiations with Xi Jinping. Decades, American weapon shipments to Taiwan were treated as a cornerstone of US strategy in Asia. But now, policy may be shifting into something far more transactional. And if Taiwan becomes a bargaining chip between Washington and Beijing, the consequences could reshape the entire Indo-Pacific region. Tonight, we break down why Taiwan matters so much, what Trump reportedly discussed with Xi, why China sees Taiwan as a red line, and whether the world is moving closer to a major geopolitical crisis. Because this isn't just about weapons, it's about power, deterrence, and the future of global stability.
Why Taiwan matters. To understand why this story matters, you first need to understand Taiwan's strategic importance. Taiwan is a self-governing democratic island located just off the coast of mainland China. But Beijing considers it part of China and has repeatedly vowed to eventually reunify the island by force if necessary. For years, the United States has walked a diplomatic tightrope. Washington officially recognizes the One China policy, meaning it acknowledges Beijing's position that there is only one China. At the same time, the U.S. also supports Taiwan militarily and politically. That balance has kept peace in the region for decades. Recently, tensions have escalated dramatically. China has increased military exercises around Taiwan, sent fighter jets into Taiwan's air defense zone, warned foreign countries not to interfere. Meanwhile, Taiwan has been strengthening its defenses with American weapons. That's where Trump enters the story. According to multiple reports, including Reuters and other international outlets, Trump is now reconsidering a massive $14 billion weapons package for Taiwan after talks with Xi Jinping. It comes after an earlier $11 billion package had already been approved. Instead of treating these weapon sales as automatic support for Taiwan, reportedly suggested they could become part of broader negotiations with China. That changes everything.
Trump's strategy? Donald Trump has always approached foreign policy differently from traditional American presidents, where previous administrations often emphasized alliances and long-term strategic commitments. Trump tends to approach diplomacy more like a business negotiation. Everything becomes leverage. Tariffs become leverage. Sanctions become leverage. Military support becomes leverage. And now, critics fear Taiwan itself may be turning into leverage. During his recent meeting with Xi Jinping in Beijing, Trump reportedly stopped short of fully committing to the pending Taiwan arms sale. Instead, he said he would make a decision soon and hinted that the issue was directly discussed with Xi. That immediately raised alarms in Taiwan and among U.S. lawmakers. Because for decades, America's support for Taiwan was designed to be predictable. Predictability creates deterrence. Deterrence prevents war. But uncertainty can invite miscalculation. And in geopolitics, miscalculation can be catastrophic. Some analysts believe Trump may be trying to secure economic concessions from China, including trade agreements, investment deals, or reduce tensions in other areas like Iran and artificial intelligence cooperation. China, meanwhile, desperately wants the United States to slow or stop weapons deliveries to Taiwan. Beijing sees those sales as interference in its internal affairs. So from China's perspective, this summit created an opportunity. If Trump is willing to negotiate on Taiwan, Beijing may believe Washington's commitment to the island is weaker than previously thought. That perception alone would alter the balance of power in Asia.